Welcome to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. From the gun, running back gets the give. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to pass, it's Milroe. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man down the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. On the move, he fires. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd and California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Offense getting set for 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. Got it! Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass.
Takes it to the house. Touchdown Tide. He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Fielded in the end zone, it's Etienne. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Fires and picked off. Touchdown, Bama! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. They'll try to add another to their lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Got out of trouble and throws. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Quarterback extends the play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Misses again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And the kicking team's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's looking on the right side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And he returned that into reverse skate in a hurry and takes it to the 46.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
The receiver is incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and That time, that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked up.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Georgia, they'll try to get him on the fake. Oh, they are all over him. That never had a chance, and the fake blows up in their face.
You're just trying to change the ebb and flow of the game. You're trying to get some of this momentum back, so you go fake punt, and you can't get it executed. It just backfires in their face.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Now the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on third, now setting up fourth down.
And they will send a field goal unit out, not for a big ask, for a gargantuan ask. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Moving out of the pocket. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. On to attempt the try.
In the end zone.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. We've got a timeout from the kicking team. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And they'll take over.
And another...
Settled next to the Willamette River, Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's James. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stewart. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just in the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. Got it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And the Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Coming after it. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense.